Party world, it's your girl Kiki, La Kiki, that is. I'm ready for The Walking Dead. Who's ready for The Walking Dead? Because, you know, it's all about that Walking Dead. Valentine's Day and shit, you know. Dang, my lips chopped shit. But it's alright. Yeah, I'm ready for The Walking Dead. I seen the first 2 minutes of the beginning of the episode of season, oh, don't get me wrong, it's season 6. I think this is season 6 because I think we had season 5. Yeah, so yeah, I'm ready for this Rick Grimes. And I was looking at a picture that I posted on my Facebook. It was like when Rick Grimes turned to tilt his head like this, you know an asshole is about to die. You know, yeah, I love when you be gangster like that, Rick. But yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm sorry, but I didn't care that Beth died. I don't care if Maggie died. I don't care if Glenn died. Like, Glenn was there in the first beginning with Rick, so I understand, like, they're trying to, you know, preserve his life as long as possible. But I think that shit has already stopped. Everybody stopped caring about him for real, you know, since he got pussy whipped and shit. So nobody give a fuck about Glenn that much. The only reason why we care about Glenn is because he was the one that actually saved Rick's life in the beginning. But in all actuality, the other guy, black dude with the son that ended up getting killed, I forgot what his name was, but he really saved his life for real. You know, because he was walking in the world, sitting on the steps, in the front porch of the steps, like the fucking world is just normal and shit, trying to find out, like, what's going on, why everybody's, what happened to the world, you know? So he taught him a lot of stuff, taught him how to kill him, you know, hit him in the brain first and such and such and such. So all Glenn did was save him from a tank, which he really did all that shit himself. He was just a lookout. Like, I mean, eventually I'm sure he would have probably ended up doing that himself, you know, and just, you know, dealing with it. But anyway, I don't give a fuck about Maggie, because Maggie, your ass should have been listening to your looking for your sister instead of looking for your on the way found ass husband that you married, Glenn, a fake ass nuptial anyway. Like, y'all not even married for real. But anyway, yeah, like, you wasn't thinking shit about your sister. Nobody give a fuck about you. The only gangster, I don't gonna say gangsters, that's cheesy as shit, but and plus most people be like, you sound like a white girl. What the fuck is white? But anyway, it's called standard English, bitches. But yeah, the only time you ever sound like you ever was ready for this life, hey cutie, the only time you ever sound like you was ready, I'm sorry, he took my phrase out of my fucking mouth. But anyway, the only time you was ready for this life was when you was like, it's only four walls and a such and such. I forgot the whole thing now, because that'd been a while ago when, yeah, 4 walls and a roof. It's only 4 walls and a roof. You ain't killing a church. So what they show us is basically them shoveling, I guess making a grave. I don't know how deep that grave is, but that look short as shit. And basically them burying, I guess, Beth, still crying and going through all of the fake ass depression over it. Even the Tyler James guy, everybody hates Chris. Yeah, he was even depressed about it. I think really that they kind of messed up the storyline a little bit, because I wish they would have got together or something. Like, I want to see them succeed. But yeah, I wanted to see what would happen with that. So now it's just like, what is the point for him to be there now? You know, are they going to invest in some new people along the way going to Richmond? This is the thing, that her last thoughts or whatever actions Beth wanted to do was to go to Richmond. She said it's some place where it's just solid walls and such, you know, where it will probably be empty, which will house them better for the apocalypse and shit. So, and she told him that, and that's what she was gonna go with him. It's like she was gonna go with me all the way. Like, what the fuck, all the way you talking about? You know? But she did seem like she was crushing on him a little bit, and I thought things was gonna happen, you know, until she had to fucking stab her. Like, God, I know you was irritated by that time, you know, like, still, you could have let him go back with her, and then when even though she smirked and you hated so much, you could have found a way to come back and get him. You should have just let him go off gracefully that time, and then found a way to get around it. But of course, they gotta keep the edge and the suspense on the show, because that would have been too boring and too easy. When stuff is too easy, it's not interesting, and the ratings will draw. What the fuck am I talking about? The ratings will drop like shit, like Scandal, you know, repetitional ass shit, you know. So I don't know why I keep snapping. This is like an extra little thing for me, but yeah. Because I'm just so dramatic when I talk. I gotta be like and all that shit. So that's how I am with my daily life everywhere I go. You know me. But anyway, yeah. I don't care. I really don't care about them at all. So yeah, on to the next person. I really love Daryl. I hope Daryl comes back stronger, harder, leave all that soft ass shit that he was doing before, like giving people a chance, want to come back to the real thing. I think because what's her name, Carol, and got into his ear about, you know, I wanted to run away because we used to be like this. We used to can have people come in our covenant. We used to da-da-da-da-da, but now we can't do that no more. It's like Daryl became the old Carol, with willing to help people, and kind of the old Rick, and Carol became Daryl, where he just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm about to shoot everybody asses, you know, like shoot first, ask later. And then when all hell broke loose with that Beth situation, I thought it was Rick who looked like this and was just crying like, what? I can't believe my fucking eyes. Like, you shot her? Like, his eyes popped out. Like, I was like, oh my God. But I can't believe it was Daryl. I had to look back at that episode like 3 times to realize it was Daryl who shot her point blank. Said, "Pop!" She was like, "Oh no. It was accident. I don't give a fuck." Boom. Like, ain't no time to explain your ass. Whatever reaction it was, this is my reaction, bitch. Like, whew, that was so funny. But yeah, I'm here for Daryl. Just Daryl, he know now. I think he's back on track. Stop thinking that little worldwide kumbaya bullshit. You know, he's back on his track with his gangster, you know, that bow and arrow. That's all he need, you know, in his knife. So I'm hoping he back on that shit. I miss his brother so much. I was looking back at the old episodes because they kept replaying that shit over and over. Like, Rick does not look good nude. I mean, nude far as face. Like, I love all this hair and all that stuff he has on. Like, I love the growth on his face. That little beard, whatever cut he had as a sheriff, clean face shit, I don't like that. But yeah, I just miss his brother. His brother was so funny, even though he was a racist bastard. And he'd be like that on a couple of other movies too. But, you know, I really miss him because he just say it like it is. And at that point where they are now, he would be saying shit like it is, and how he was actually like, just like shoot first, ask later. That's all they need. They need to drop all them fake ass, fluke ass, want to be kumbaya, see the heart in everybody as bullshit ass members they got in their crew, and pick up some people like how Daryl's brother was. I'm sorry. Even though he might have been a little racist and all that, but after a while, you know, his brother could control him, but nobody else, because he ain't know them. So if you don't know nobody, you gonna act like who you are, and you ain't gonna trust nobody and shit. So, I mean, to each his own. But, yeah, that's, and Michonne, like, I think her and Rick got some little freaky thing going on. I really do think so. And for real, I think she might be desperate for another baby anyway. But even though she don't want to bring no baby in this world, she be looking after Lily a little bit too. Like she the mama and shit. The baby gonna be like, Michelle, my mommy. But anyway, that little son is smart as shit. I be wanting to slap the fuck out of him every time since he was young all the way up. I mean, he was goo goo gaga at first, but then when his mouth start getting like that, like I can live without you. I don't need you. I don't need you. So and your ass about to get bitten by a fucking zombie. Almost lost your damn head. You couldn't survive 5 seconds going to walk around the woods and shit. Boy, get your ass up in this house. You know, and eat this shit. I don't want it. You need it. You need the strength. You got your ass whipped by the governor. I know he wanted to say that so bad. But I'm backtracking to the old episodes. I'm just looking forward. I hope looking forward, like they're going to carry on Beth's last mission and stuff. So, like, I don't know. Like, I guess they trying to pay her homage and shit. But, like, we need some fucking research before we do that cross town shit. We all way in Atlanta. You trying to go to Richmond, but we'll see how it goes. I think that Richmond don't know what's coming for them. You know what I mean? Like they gonna get it twisted and think, they some outsiders. They from Atlanta. We gonna do this and this and that. But I think you don't know what the fuck is coming to you. You know? So I can't wait for this shit. I'm so excited for The Walking Dead. Who do I want to die next? Definitely Tyree. Like he getting on my fucking nerves. And every time I say fucking all out loud, you can see the daggone dust and stuff coming from my mouth. Yeah, because it's surely not spitting shit. But it's the dust flying, going into the light. But anyway, Tyree getting on my fucking nerves. Sasha, she's alright for a couple more. Because she's getting quite boring with her little crybaby antics, like, oh, depressed, I'm so sad over the drunk. Like, fuck him too. Nobody gave a shit. He should have been died on the inside where he was stealing that liquor and where he should have been picking up medicine or some shit like that. Like, he should have been died there. Nobody gave a fuck about him. Nobody cared about y'all weird ass love story. But you are right far as fighting. Like, you on some like, nah, ask later, shoot first, like Rick and them. So you, Rick, Daryl, Tyler for now, until I really see how he fucking act, because he acting like he kind of weak too a little bit. But maybe he gets stronger with them. So them four, plus, of course, plus Carol, you know, if she stick around long enough. That's who I want. Maggie, Glenn, Tyree, and that dyke girl, that irrelevant ass dyke girl, and that irrelevant ass mamacita, that was fucking the little redhead guy, and the redhead sergeant dude, and the sergeant a little bit. He can get down. He can get down with the get down. He's walking a fine line in the middle between, let's see how the fuck he act for the rest of the time being. He could be pushed over to Rick, Daryl, and all them side, or he could be with the Glenn, the Maggie, and all them side as irrelevant ass people that could just die already. You know, so we'll see. But I holla, you know, like and subscribe if you down with The Walking Dead. If you not with The Walking Dead, you gonna become The Walking Dead, you know. But anyway, I love that slogan. But like and subscribe. You can comment, you know, what are y'all ready to see? Like, really, like, am I the only Walking Dead fan here? It can't be, because it's still going. It's the 6th season, I believe. Don't get me wrong, I think it's the 6th season. Yeah, it's the 6th season. Because I'm getting that mixed up with Sons of Anarchy and shit, you know. I love that show too, and can't wait for Ray Donovan to come on. And also, what else I'm ready for? Dexter, season 9. That's what the fuck I'm ready for. I holla. Bye.